So talagang idol ko si Papa.
Oh.
There's one time my dad got so mad at me. And he says he's gonna make papalayasan niya ako. Pero pinalayas niya ako pero pinahotel niya ako. I think everybody knows how generous and kind he is and how selfless and devoted he is. So I think he embodies everything that a good person has, the qualities of a good person. And you can see it through his actions.
Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mommy Maria Padilla. Today is a very special vlog because we are celebrating Father's Day. Kaya naman today, i-honor po natin si Mr. Robin Padilla bilang isang ama. And what better way than through the eyes of his children. Kaya naman for the very first time, today makakasama po natin ang kanyang napakagandang anak, Miss Queenie Padilla. Thank you so much, Queenie, for joining me today.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Vita, for having me.
It's our first time to sit down.
In an interview,
In
actually.
an interview, yeah. But I think way back before when you were in show business, I had the privilege to interview you back then.
Really?
Parang for one of your shows before, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it Momay?
Most probably for Momay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's Father's Day. In Islam, do you celebrate Father's Day?
Not really, because every day is Father's Day.
I always hear every day is Mother's Day. So
Yeah.
ganun din, every day is Father's Day.
Opo.
Okay. Your dad is known to be the bad boy of Philippine cinema. Pero ikaw, as a daughter, what nickname or code name can you give him?
I think I recognize him only as my father.
So as your father, like what is the code name that you can...
My
or-
rock. Because he's my source of strength
Oh,
in
that's so
everything that I
sweet.
do.
Okay, so I have a photo. Can you tell us about this photo? Like, when was this photo taken? Is this Mista?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it. Mista, and did you visit him on set?
Yes, that was on set. For me, that's very special. Kasi at a young age, parang he was already training me to be like parang sundalo.
Ah, talaga? Oh, yeah! My God, may baril ka pala! May baril ka, tapos naka-camouflage ka, hat.
Actually, tita, alam niyo po, when I was young, yung mga kwento ni Ate Nina,
Yes.
gusto ko lalaki ako. And lahat ng galaw and yung mga nuances ni Papa, yung mga galaw-galaw niya, gestures niya, ginagaya ko.
Ginagaya mo.
So talagang idol ko si Papa.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's so cute. At this age, did you know that your dad was a celebrity?
I think no.
No.
He was just dad.
He was just dad.
For me.
Papa lang talaga.
Papa, yeah.
How was it like growing up with a celebrity father? At saka hindi lang celebrity father. Alam mo yon, superstar talaga.
That aspect for me was just noise.
Okay.
You know, background noise.
Background noise.
For me, he was just my dad.
Was he a strict dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super. But you know, tita, when I became a mom, mas naging compassionate ako towards him. Kasi,
Mas naintindihan mo.
yes po. Kasi nung time na, especially in my teenage years, medyo marami akong sakit na loob na tinatanim towards him.
Which is
Which is normal, I guess. Normal.
Yeah, lahat ng bata pinagdadaanan yun yung rebellious stage.
Yes po. Pero nung naging nanay po ako, parang mas naiintindihan ko siya. I have a little girl.
Right.
So, I understand yung pagka-overprotective niya
Yeah.
towards us girls. Kasi I also don't want anyone to
Harm.
harm her or make loko
Yeah.
towards her.
Yes.
So, I understand.
Mas naiintindihan mo ngayon.
Papa at a deeper level now.
Yes. Pero syempre nung bata ka, ang hirap naman nun intindihin. Ang dating sa'yo, parang hindi lang niya pinapayagan yung gusto mong mangyari.
Yes.
'Di ba?
Pero now I understand that it was only for my own good.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. And then, syempre, your dad, sabi mo nga, sobrang masculine.
Yeah.
And then, you guys were basically, I mean, Ali came years after. So for the longest time, he was a girl dad.
Yes.
Diba? How is
True.
he like as a girl dad?
He trained us like actual soldiers. Like we would wake up in the morning, we would jog, we would train. And when I turned 15 and my sister is 13 at that time, he brought us to Thailand and we trained Muay Thai for 3 months. So parang talagang we were like boys.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
I remember when we did Toon, when we were doing the film, and then there was this para action scene that we had to do. Tapos parang, basta I remember, your dad kept telling you, anak, wag yung mga natutunan mong pang Muay Thai. Parang tamang pang babae, takbong pang babae. He kept saying that.
Yes, and actually that I found it very strange.
Yeah, you found it strange because all your life,
all my life, he was like, anak, kailangan maging, matibay ka, ganyan.
Yeah.
Tapos biglang, he's teaching me to be feminine.
Yeah.
It was so strange.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think because I didn't have training, and I think he didn't want me to look like off. So that's why he said, oh anak, baka wag mong masyadong galingan. Alam mo yon? That's the only way I would think na the reason why he said, anak ha, pang babae, hindi yung mga Muay Thai na alam mo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then, I remember also na you were so good and so strong na nadidefeat mo yung mga kalaban mo sa Muay Thai. Tama ba? Kung meron bang na-ospital?
Ay, yes po.
Meron na-ospital, di ba?
Kasi nagkaroon kami ng amateur fight.
Yes.
So, inelbow ko yung opponent ko. Tas, na umiyak siya. Tapos, at that time, I didn't know what to do. Whether or not I should
continue.
Be like, yay, pa, look at me, I'm proud.
Yeah.
Or I should be looking out for this little girl. And my dad, siya pa yung nag-gesture na, tignan mo siya. Tignan mo kung okay siya.
So
I went to her and I made sure that okay siya.
And then he told me also, the reason why you guys stopped training was because he feared, what if one day you got hurt?
Really?
Yeah. Kasi ngayon, kayo yung what if makatapat kayo yung masaktan? That's why he said that, he put an end to that era. Yeah. Now, you mentioned that during your teenage years, parang marami kang sakit sa loob, na parang hindi naiintindihan. What was it that you guys, saan kayo nagka-clash?
Siguro
boys?
Yung...
Hindi boys.
Siguro boys
din. Kasi ang daming nangliligaw kay Queenie, my goodness, super ganda talaga.
I guess I just wanted my dad to be more open towards
suitors.
Suitors. Because I feel like no one will ever be good enough for my dad.
Yeah.
So,
of course. And I think to this day, Queenie,
to this day,
no one will ever be good enough for your dad. Wala talaga. You know, he put you guys on a pedestal. Yung talagang always, for example, I remember may isang beses, kumakain ng sashimi yung mga kids ko sa isang mahal na restaurant pa. Sabi ko, ito mga to, pinili pa kumain dito pa sa mahal. Sabi ko, ganyan ng mga anak ko. Lahat ng the best, yan ang binibigay ko sa mga anak ko.
Yes, actually.
Best education, nag-French lesson, French classes, lahat ng mga extracurricular activities, pinagawa ko yan lahat sa mga anak ko.
That's very true.
So, but you know, he also tells me, Queenie, that you are the one to bring him to paradise.
Really?
Yung anak kong si Queenie, yan ang magdadala sa akin sa langit. Oo, naiyak na ako.
Napakabigat na responsibility.
He says that all the time, na ikaw yung anak niya na magdadala sa kanya sa langit. So in your journey, in becoming this devout Muslima, did he help you become who you are today in this aspect?
Of course, Tita. He paved the way to Islam. It's just that maybe at a younger age, I wasn't able to, I guess, appreciate it because maybe I'm young and I didn't have a deeper knowledge. But yeah, Papa's a big part of my journey to Islam and I'll be forever grateful to him.
Kasi diba, if I understand it correctly, Islam is a way of life.
Yes.
Habang lumalaki ka, nakikita mo ba yon sa kanya? Kasi ako ay a firm believer ng ano eh. Kids, they don't really listen to you. Hindi naman talaga, and I'm sure now that your mom nakikita mo yun na kahit sabihin mo 10 times na ito, gawin mo, ganito, ganito, ganito.
As a
Pero
mom
pag
now,
hindi kanya nakikita na yun ang ginagawa mo, ang makikita natin is yung ano yung ginagawa nilang mga magulang.
Yes.
Diba? Did you see Islam through his way of life when you were
Yes.
growing up?
My dad never missed a prayer. He's always on time. And every day, I still remember we would sit down and he would recite the 4 Quls and Ayatul Kursi. That was like our routine. So I'm very grateful because when I practice Islam fully,
Yes.
I still remember the prayers.
Yes.
So, and you know, my dad, he's very charitable.
Nice.
Everybody calls him bad boy.
Yeah.
But deep inside, he's actually the most kindest human being.
That's true.
So, he is really a living example of a good Muslim. Because a part of worship is through
a
actions.
charity. Yeah.
Through actions. In the Quran, we have the word mawadda. It's like love, but more than love. And my dad is like an epitome of that word. Yung pagka-Muslim niya sa his actions.
Through his actions. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Pag yung mga parties, lahat kami, yung mga titas ni Queenie, ganyan, lahat kami, we're partying, we're drinking, ganyan. Si Queenie, never man matempt. Alam mo yon, yung talagang alam ko na talagang yung sobrang taas ng faith niya. Ngayon na na-reach mo na yung ganung pananampalataya, mas malalim ba yung connection ninyo ng papa mo because of, you know, like you have this shared, you have something na kayong dalawa lang eh, di ba? Or is it a cause of like something or of debates? Pwede rin naman kasi yun.
I think a bit of both.
A bit of both, di ba?
Yes. Pero I think we have a stronger connection.
Oh, yeah, I have pictures.
Yeah.
I forgot about my pictures. Hold on. I have this when you... Yan.
Oh.
Yan si Queenie. And then this one.
Oh.
Kayo. You were saying about your connection with him?
I think I feel that he's more proud of me now that I'm fully practicing my religion.
Yes.
And I feel it.
What was... Kasi syempre, what was that na parang bigla mo na, oh my gosh, Papa's proud of me. Kasi lahat tayo ng mga anak, gusto lang naman natin ma-proud yung mga magulang natin.
Actually,
di ba?
yes.
Yung may magawa tayo na tama, finally, may nagawa na akong tama na proud sa akin. When was that for you na na-feel mo na parang, oh my gosh, Papa is actually proud of me?
I think, Tita, whenever I pray with him.
That's the moment that you
Because
felt.
for the longest time, there was a period where I didn't have those kinds of moments with my dad.
I saw also your transition in being a Muslima. Yung first time nakita kita na nag-hijab, kakauwi mo lang from Australia. Pero yung hijab mo nun, hindi naman na ginanon mo lang, pero you just put it over like a regular veil and you were still wearing hoop earrings.
Oh.
Yeah, yung parang it was still parang stylish, transitioning. Yeah, transitioning pa lang. And then I also saw yung talagang full on. You really practice like every bit of it.
And whenever we talk about history, Muslim history,
Yes.
I get to connect with him on a deeper level, I guess.
You mentioned earlier that when you became a parent yourself, that's when you started understanding him. His parenting style is it same as yours?
What I can say that my dad does better towards parenting is his discipline. Hindi ako magiging ganito kung hindi niya ako
Disiplina ng ganon.
I guess in terms of discipline, my dad was like perfect. I guess the difference is I'm less overprotective, I guess.
Oh,
like,
okay.
For example, when Mustasina reaches, she wants to get married.
Okay.
I would be open to meeting the guy that she likes.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't close my doors and
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't be like, no one will ever be good enough.
Yeah. Also
Like, yeah.
maybe because you're a mom.
Yeah.
'Diba? Iba rin naman kasi talaga. And lalo na
I guess
girl
so.
din.
Yeah.
Diba? So, mas nararamdaman mo, you feel for her.
Yeah.
So, I think it's not a bad thing. I think it's actually like, you know, how it feels, or you're more empathic sa kanya. Mas you empathize with her.
Yeah.
Dun
I think
sa
there's a difference between
mom and dad.
dad.
O, kasi iba naman talaga yung role ni mom, iba rin naman talaga yung role ni dad,
Dad,
diba?
yeah.
Pero dun sa parenting style ng papa mo, is there something na feeling mo, gusto mong not copy, but then something that you'll continue or like pass on to your children? Na parang, ganito kami pinalaki noon and I'm gonna do the same to my children.
I guess awareness about our history, the world around us, the current events, to be more intellectual.
Yes.
So I think that's what I will pass on
Pass
to
on.
my daughter,
That
because
you're-
I'm proud that my dad raised us that way, to be a deep person, you know,
Yes.
to be a person of substance, to be charitable, to be of service to other people. I think that's what I will pass down to my daughter.
I also feel that at a young age, inexpose niya kayo sa pagtutulong sa kapwa,
Yes
kung
po,
paano
opo.
makipag-usap
Opo.
sa Mindanao.
Yes.
'Di ba? Inexpose niya kayo, and that is who I see right now in you.
Oh.
Yung ginagawa ng papa mo dati na pumupunta siya sa mga lugar at nagsasalita, nag-share about Islam, nag-share about anything. Nakikita ko yun sa'yo. And then, even sa songs, like, I feel na yung mga choice of songs mo, when you sing, what is that song? When you sing, in the name
You Too,
of the-
Pride?
Yeah, You Too. When you sing that, feeling ko parang song nyo yun. Lagi, pag kinakanta ni Queenie yun, feeling ko parang yun yung tinuro sa kanya ng papa niya na In the Name of Love. Tama ba?
Yes
Yun ba
po,
yung title?
opo. Pride.
Oh, Pride! Yun. Naaalala ko. Parang feeling ko, thing niya yun. Okay, so now, syempre si Robin, ang dami yan sa iba. Senator Robin, sa iba, Bad Boy, sa iba, Idol. Ang dami-daming hats ni Robin. Pero ako, for me, parang the best pa rin yung siya bilang father. And today, we're going to have a parang quick pop quiz with Queenie. So we have a few questions and you can answer long, you can answer short.
Okay.
It's easy. Para mas makilala nila your papa as a father sa'yo. So my first question for you, ano ang biggest flex ng papa mo as a father?
Dami.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you call that word? Not corrupt.
Yeah. Yes, I love that. Queenie wrote, brave, responsible, kind, provider, and not corrupt. And I completely agree. Like, I can speak for my two children. Yan siya talaga as a father. And ma-flex ko talaga, he's really a good provider.
Yes.
'Di ba? Kaya, yung sinasabi natin na no one is gonna be good enough, it's so hard.
I think, yes.
Diba?
Because probably he knows no one will ever live up to his standards.
Yes. Because the way he put you guys on a pedestal.
Talagang he gave the best.
He gave the best. The best talaga. Na pinaghirapan niya yung lahat, ha?
Yes.
So, ano naman yung catchphrase na favorite na one-liner ninyong mga kids sa kanya?
It's funny. It's really funny.
Okay, what is it?
He loved this word.
Okay.
When I was a kid, he keeps saying it.
Conniving.
Conniving.
Yeah.
He keeps saying this word.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, conniving, connivance.
yes.
Connivance, right? Right? Okay.
What are you conniving?
Oh, what are you conniving?
He just loves this word.
Yeah, he says that to you guys all the time.
All the time. What kind of connivance is this?
Yeah. What is your papa's love language?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I agree also. I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah. Why did you say that?
Can I say something personal?
Yes, of
but
course.
something good.
Yes, of course. Please.
There was one time my dad got so mad at me. And he says he's gonna make papalayasan niya ako. Pero Pinalayas niya ako, pero pinahotel niya ako.
Pinalayas, pero pinahotel. Pero na-imagine ko na ganyan, palisin na yan dito! Ayoko na makita yan! Pero nagpabook ng hotel. Ako naman, I agree. You know why? During the pandemic, ang favorite talaga ni Robin gawin is maglinis.
Oh.
Favorite ni Robin, maglinis. So, lilinisin niya yung playground ng mga bata. Tapos, yun yung moment na parang, pwede nyo nang laruan yan. Malinis na yan. Oo, so parang yun yung para sa, yung oras na linaan niya para linisin yung talagang scrub. And even to this day, in the museo, yung kwarto namin doon, siya naglilinis nun. I remember when we were shooting in India, yung room mo walang aircon nun.
Oh, yes. Yeah, tapos
pinalagyan niya ng aircon. Sabi niya, hihikain yung anak ko.
Let me tell you something, Tita.
Yeah.
Growing up, I never lifted a single cleaning tool or whatever. Walis or whatever. Kasi I have asthma.
So, that's why she's siya ng tigalinis.
Yes, actually. I'm just washing dishes or cooking.
You're like Ate Rowena then.
Really?
Never lick to the finger.
And another thing, whenever I just cough, just cough. Like, sasabihin niya, anak, kailangan mo ba ng hospital? Pumunta ng hospital? Pa-check up ka na? Ganun siya.
He still does that.
He still, until now.
Until now.
Even after I got married.
I know, at this age.
I'm turning 34, pero ganyan pa rin siya.
I remember, si Queenie hinihika. Ipa-blood test, lahat ng mga blood test, lahat ng mga, actually, for a time, naging ano na nga anong tawag doon, yung general check-up, yung executive. Executive check-up si Queenie umubo.
Yes,
diba?
And there's one time na pina-check up niya ako, tas pumunta pa siya doon sa clinic. So, he's so sweet.
Those are the moments that you remember.
Yeah.
I know. What is the lesson that he has taught you that you will carry on forever?
I think to be of service. For others.
For others.
I learned that the world does not revolve around me.
Yeah.
And that there's so much more than
just this.
Than just what I see and the world around me. If he did not teach me those values, I think I would be very selfish. I've become compassionate towards other people because of what my dad taught me.
I'm sure that there were a lot of things that you didn't get to tell him. What's the one thing that you wish you told him?
I may not be as open to him as I don't know if I'm supposed to be. I think Kylie's more open with him than me, but regardless of our relationship, the status of our relationship, we love each other.
Yes.
No matter what.
No matter what.
I love him no matter what, and I know he loves me no matter what.
34 years old na po si Queenie. Nung isang beses, umuwi si Robin. Hinahanap yung anak niya. Wala si Queenie doon. Nag-high blood, as in literal na kailangan uminom ng gamot. Kasi wala ka doon. Diba?
There was one time I didn't go home because my work is very far. So I stayed over my friend's place.
Yes.
And he panicked.
He
said, where's Queenie? And he was calling Tita.
Yes.
And then when he couldn't get hold of me, he told you to contact her.
Yes. So that's why the love for you is there, Queenie.
Papa is not very vocal, but you will see through his actions how much he loves you.
Exactly.
And that's it, like wondering where I am all the time.
Okay, so if you could finish the sentence. Papa keeps blank.
Papa keeps his promises.
Oh, yes. I love that. Lahat ng sinasabi niya, I love. Alam mo yun? Lahat ng sinasabi niya, agree. Rasha, wala akong may comment kasi tama ka nga naman. Oo, di ba? Oo, tama talaga. Papa reminds me to blank.
Thought-provoking.
Kaya-
Reminds me to
So it can be like, it can be funny, it can
be brave.
And you guys are also brave. All Robin's children are all very brave.
Oh.
Yeah. So tama mga reminding. Papa never blanks. Bakit blanks? Papa never blank. Yun lang pala. Papa
Never. Sana may Papa is never.
Oo. Oh, sige, yun na lang. Papa is never.
Never corrupt.
Yeah, never corrupt. Alam
He's a
natin
man
yan.
of value.
Oo. Totoo po yan. And proud na proud talaga
Principle
kami.
and morals.
Oo. Proud
Morality.
na proud tayo.
And integrity. I'm so
Yon!
proud.
Doon kami mayaman. Sa prinsipyo, sa integridad. Yan! Ako talaga, umuulan kami yan. Overflowing. Diba? Papa always blanks. Ito na naman ako sa blanks.
Oh, blanks?
Papa always blank.
Papa is always disciplined.
Yeah. Totoo. In the whole aspect of the
Yes.
word discipline. You're right. Discipline sa pagkain, disiplina sa oras.
His work ethic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talagang disiplinado. Of course, you have Mustasina now. And what is it about your dad that you want Mustasina to know? And also the other kids out there. What is it about Robin Padilla that they should know?
I think everybody knows how generous and kind he is and how selfless and devoted he is. So I think he embodies everything that a good person has, the qualities of a good person. And you can see it through his actions. Yeah.
I love what you said today, and I couldn't agree with you more. Robin is a man of action.
Yes.
You will see who he loves, who he protects through his actions.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how big of a person you are or what your job is, but he will care for you.
Yes, actually, that's one of the values that he taught me too, that it doesn't matter who you are. He will respect you as a person, as a human being. I think that's how he wanted his children to, how we see the world,
Yes.
you know, with heart.
Yes.
So,
With heart.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I also think that the most important, or the thing that makes your dad most proud, is how you guys are. His greatest achievement is how you guys are as human beings. Thank you so
Oh,
much, Queenie.
thank you,
for
Tita.
joining me today. Maraming salamat for your time. Thank you